already learned one thing: the war on drugs, it failed. And plug in, for all those years, we were fighting the wrong enemy. To tell this story, we knew we needed to talk to users, authors, mothers, activists, and authors. Along the way, we ripped up the manual and are trying new ways to save the generation addicted. The heroin epidemic is personal to all three of us. For me, heroin took my cousin, Jesse. When I was a teenager, he was like my brother. 13 years later, I found myself reporting on a spike in overdoses, actually worse. Why? Here's some quick background. Back in the 90s, there was a shift socially towards better pain management. Doctors prescribed more painkillers. Pharmaceutical companies made stronger drugs, called opioids. Those are OxyContin, Vicodin, Percocet. This trend exploded by 2012. Doctors wrote enough painkiller prescriptions to put a bottle of these highly addictive drugs in the hands of every man and woman in America.
And see, if it wasn't for me taking my medication the way that I take my medication, for me to feel good, simply because I was hooked on OxyContin. So therefore, for me to leave OxyContin alone and still be able to deal with the hydrocodone, come on now, who's taking care of fucking who? When you look at, I ain't been in the hospital in 2.5 fucking years. That's how well I've been taking my fucking medication for my motherfucking body, for how I wanna fucking live. And now that the doctors know that I haven't been to the hospital in 2.5 fucking years, them bitches that took my medication to end up sending me to the motherfucking hospital. But I'll be a motherfucking monkey's motherfucking uncle before I go back to anybody's emergency room behind any motherfucking shit, because one, I'm not afraid to die. I'm afraid of them bitches killing me. Period.
What we're seeing over the last 10 years, heroin is being banned. When I was a young cop, you see the age. Some warning guys down here aren't having a boyfriend. They're still inhaling. They haven't reached the level of shooting yet. And when we had the conversation, it's like, you guys have to stop. And you can see she's getting ready to cross that line. How long you've been using, how you get involved with it. They're telling us these things, and it's pills, and that progression is rapidly increasing, and you got kids from 17, mid-20s,
Well, we call these the traps. Everybody comes down here to get high, because you need a place to go. You can't just do it on the street.
Meet Michael Miller, 22, from Philly's Tacony section. He was with us the day that woman nearly died. He made the jump from painkillers to heroin 2 years ago. Michael has overdosed and has had 4 friends die of drug overdoses in less than a year, including his friend Sean.
I watched him die, clearly, and I couldn't do anything about it. And it sucks. He started ODing, and I couldn't do anything. I tried everything I could, waking him up, and he just died right in front of me. That scars you.
Remember that part about how opioids hijack your brain? Despite seeing his friends die and watching that woman overdose just 20 minutes before, Michael still went down to the traps to shoot up, even knowing that our camera was working.
Take a needle, you get about 25, 30 cc's of water. I'm about to feel great. It's sick. I don't want to do this, but I can't explain it. Just how long will it take to feel it? I felt it already.
Opioids retrain the brain. It becomes like food. You need it to survive. That physical and psychological dependence morphs quickly into a chronic disease.
Oh yes. This is what I want y'all living in here.
So often seen as a moral affair. We travel to the University of Maryland to see Dr. Nicole Johnson. Get through what a brain disease actually is like. And the best thing I can think of is an analogy.
Thursday, even though you're actually
See, that's it. The doctor thought that I was addicted to this bullshit to the point where he can fuck me up till I get fucked up because I was asking questions. And for him to want to give me a fucking medication that have more side effects than the motherfucking medication is helping, fuck you, doctor. Doctors know better. Doctors are lying sacks of bullshit. Like a doctor really gonna tell you the fucking truth when he get paid to give you medication. Some bullshit.
Sorry, but I know that he didn't like what he was.
Stop my video.
And I feel like I could see the shame in his eyes.
For his entire fight, even with the support of Patty and Blake, the stigma put on addiction wore on Sal. It also prevented Sal from getting the care he needed. Patty and Blake fought to keep Sal in rehabilitation programs, but insurance limits and a lack of open spaces left him floundering.
I was diagnosed with stage 4 progressive breast cancer. Once I got that diagnosis, from that day on, I had everything falls as a bed for it. Chemo chair, chemo treatment, everything. And I still medication I take.
Oh, they took that one off about the motherfucking medication, dog. They took that bitch clean off. They took that bitch clean off. I read medication, boy, and they took that motherfucker off. Wow. You bitches, you.
There's things that we do as parents. Some would say it's enabling, and I think it's really fun line and doing a good job.
Y'all kids get on this game without a care in the world.
I can say anything.
But y'all stuck on stupid and don't want to be straight, and this game ain't doing nothing but making you stupider.
It's the devil. It's the shadow that follows you everywhere you go.
Michael made the heroin epidemic personal for me. He's like a kid right out of my family, and every time I look at him, I see my own brother. They're the same age, both graduated from prestigious high schools, played sports, and we all had similar upbringings.
I look back on my life, like everything that I had and everything I gave up. I was going to Drexel, and it sucks. Like when you look, I feel like I can't get back to it. I had so much going for me, and I feel like I just threw it all away. And it's a horrible feeling.
So how did Michael wind up on the tracks while my brother finished college? Each time we see him, he talks about this fall from goodness.
I feel horrible for the things that I've done. It's made me do things that I would have never thought I would have ever done in my entire life. I hate seeing my mom cry and things I've done to her, stealing from her. And the person who supported me all her life and does everything for me, and it's crazy what the addiction does to you.
Addiction doesn't just dog the person who's battling it. It throws families of users into a dark, desperate place.
I know he's gonna always come home because dinner's always here for him. And he has it good here. I mean, he's safe here.
They gave him right here.
As soon as he walks out the front door, I don't know.
I visited Michael and his mom at their 2-bedroom apartment in Tacony.
In the hallway is the wall of Michael. So if you want to follow me to see the wall, that one right there. Squish him up. Squish him up. He's a loved child.
Yeah, I can
He's a
tell.
loved child.
And, you know, he talked a lot about how much he loves you and how hard it is for him that he knows that this has hurt you too. And
Y'all make a motherfucker want to have to take some fucking drugs. I ain't take. Oh, this some bullshit.
Angel is a psychiatrist. It turns out she knows more than most of us about addiction, which adds a whole new layer of guilt to her.
I just don't think that it's going to come to your house. You know, think that that's sort of happen. Sure, you know, for 20 years, maybe no problem. You know, and one thing is I'm able to help other people, but I can't help my own self.
Heroin isn't just a problem in Philadelphia. We travel to Pittsburgh, where parents are fighting this crisis in different ways.
I think people that were even our friends probably said, oh, look at their kids with the biggie wall.
Laura Probst spent years battling a heroin addiction with both her son and daughter. That led her to start the Pittsburgh chapter of a parent support group called Not One More.
We suffer with you know. There's things that we do as parents. Some would say it's enabling. I don't know. I think there's a really fine line in doing what you have to do to get your kid to help. Okay? And I purchased heroin for my daughter or my son because they were going through treatment. I feel that it was the right thing, even now, but it's still hard, and you don't want them to go through the excruciating pain of the withdrawal. I don't know, maybe a little afraid of opening up about this, because I think there's a lot of judgment that could go on.
That's your fucking kid. Fuck what they want to do, judge you. You created them bitches.
It's a disease that has taken over the brain.
Carol Rochester roamed the streets of Kensington for hours at a time when her son was using. Sometimes he'd just disappear for days. She now runs Angels in Motion, a volunteer organization that takes care packages to active users. Her son's back in rehab, this time in Florida.
Probably doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't always work the first time, the second time, the fifth time, the 10th time, but eventually, as long as there's breath, there's hope.
For Angel, the hardest part is not knowing how the story of Michael's battle ends.
I always said to him before Mommy died, I'm going to see you accomplish something, because I know you can. I know that you have the ability. You're smart. God gave you a brain. Use it. I don't believe that he will. I don't believe it. I believe he's going to be one of those. It's going to be okay.
Right now, he's on Suboxone, a medicine that blunts his cravings. But after one previous attempt to get clean failed, most know how delicate recovery is. Sal was on Suboxone too, for 3.5 years.
He decided to stop taking Suboxone on his own. He said within hours he started getting cravings.
So the drug is made for this man to be on the drug for the rest of his life if he ain't gonna use the heroin. That's more bullshit. It's mind over matter, people. If you ain't no mind, it don't matter. Can't get hooked on this bullshit.
It's hard.
So I'm gonna fucking peel my people out in a minute.
People who have a disease, we don't do it with any other disease, and we shouldn't do it with addiction either.
It was pain pills originally, and then, you know, that became a habit after prescription, and then, you know, they became too expensive.
I started covering the heroin epidemic in depth 2 years ago.
It feels like I have like almost no option, or I feel like I almost have no control.
I was pulled in by how easily people like Carly and Haley get sucked into such a dark place. Like 80% of the kids who end up here to buy drugs, they were from the burbs. Haley was so desperate, she was selling her body to support her habit.
How many sometimes it could be like
Been asking, all the way to Washington.
You can fix this shit by cutting out the fucking drugs. Start putting them bitches on marijuana.
Not relying on arrest and incarceration as a way to deal with people with addiction.
I mean, really, as you had mentioned, I think in your own words, more healing than handcuffs?
More healing than handcuffs. Again, historically, bad people who are doing bad things. You know, our scientific understanding has changed dramatically, that we know that this is a disease and that we shouldn't be
A disease that y'all created, bitches.
For people who have a disease. We don't do it with any other disease, and we shouldn't do it with addiction either.
We found an army of people trying to figure out a better strategy. Gary Tuggle runs Philadelphia's DEA field office.
About 120 people per day die of overdoses in this country. That's over 40,000 a year. If we were in a war zone, those would be considered mass casualties.
Fuck a casualty. That's an easy word to say somebody was killed non-necessary.
In November, the
Because ain't no
DEA
killing
launched its
necessary.
360 strategy in Pittsburgh, a compassion-based approach. Tuggle is overseeing that rollout.
We're never going to arrest our way out of this epidemic. It requires a multifaceted approach. We're still mission to go after the biggest and baddest drug traffickers in the world, and we're very, very good at that. Where we haven't been so successful is engaging with the community. The new strategy calls for us to do a more intense partnering with the community, with education, treatment, prevention, so that we can get those community resources into the neighborhoods after the need.
But for local police who see more kids dying in their own communities, change isn't happening fast enough. They've taken the fight into their own hands.
I'm frustrated, and I'm going to do what I can in this small corner of the world to try to make a difference.
In Bucks County, Fred Herron is launching an angel program this month after seeing a spike in Ben Salem's heroin problem 3 years ago. No arrests for people who walk in and want help. Anyone from anywhere will get treatment free.
If that person reaches out to us and wants help, we're going to get them that help. We'll do whatever I have to do to get them that help.
I think that really this is more of a public health issue than it is a public safety issue.
In Camden, New Jersey, Police Chief Scott Thompson has embraced the change in strategy and given his officers new tools to combat the growing crisis. Camden County Metro Police carry Narcan, the drug that can bring heroin users back to life during an overdose.
I administered 1 dose of Narcan to both of the nostrils. Literally about 15 seconds later, you can start seeing the color come back to the individual's face.
What went through your head?
All I knew from that moment in time is that I must have did something right. Even though it was the first time I administered Narcan, something's definitely happening there.
Officer Tyrell Bagby has only been on the force for 3 years, but the 24-year-old has already administered Narcan 16 times.
God damn.
Every single person Tyrell's used it on has survived.
I've had one of those great chances to say that I haven't taken a life, I've saved 16 lives.
I think that law enforcement should be a facilitator of community outreach. We should be an entry point into an established system for people getting better and saving their lives. At the end of the day, we're all trying to prevent parents from burying their children.
Addiction is slavery. Addiction is a chronic brain disease,
A deadly epidemic of public health crisis.
Supported by Miramont Treatment Center, progressive addiction recovery with a holistic approach.
Nearly half a year of reporting, more than 80 interviews, 18 cities large as well.
Y'all
We
might
knew
as
this
well
was going
give
to be
me
a hard
all
topic
them
to
doctors,
report,
because I never go
and
to
it
church
was.
again.
And we learned more than we could ever share with you in this
Right in
program.
my house if I go to church.
Visit us now on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter to hear more stories, watch extended interviews and exclusive videos, and to share your story. We don't claim to know all there is about this epidemic, but over the course of our reporting, there were a few lessons we learned that we felt important to share with you. Prescription painkillers put this epidemic into overdrive.
Yep,
You should
yep.
be vigilant about taking them and keeping them under lock and key. Think twice before allowing your kids to take them, and doctors can be more responsible about prescribing them. 8 out of 10 heroin users are white, but folks cautioned us not to get too hung up on that, stressing that addiction doesn't discriminate. Narcan. Consider adding it to the first aid kit in your home or office. You don't even need a prescription to get it. Reducing stigma. If there's one thing all
You ought to
of
get
us
it to you
do,
free.
this is it.
You ought to get it to you free. You ought to get it to you free. What you got to pay for it for?
And it's not good enough. Treatment
What you got to pay for Narcan for if it saves a life?
What if an
You should give it to a motherfucker free that you know can overdose on the shit.
Addiction is a struggle.
Addiction is a chronic brain disease,
a deadly epidemic of public health crisis.
Addiction is not your fault.
Addiction is not a moral failing.
Addiction is killing a generation.
Addiction is real.
Addiction is not hopeless.
Addiction is the fucking doctors fucking the fucking people up with this fucking poison that they're giving to the people like it's motherfucking candy.
Join the people you met in this program.
Bunch of bullshit.